That's just how it go. We're being heard down live on Podbean. We're being heard live now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Twitter tonight. What is going on this Monday night? And of course, oh my goodness, y'all forgive me. I'm just, I'm still new to this, but I am also live right now on the Spotlight Sports Network that has recently, we've been added to this network and very grateful about it. And this is our second show on everything. What's up to everybody that's coming in and saying hello? Let me see. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. What's going on? Miss Ty's in the house. Miss Ty, what's going on? Hey, Coach Dante. What's up, man? Key. What's going on? Hello from Germany. I don't know who you are, but thank you for popping in on what's going on. I appreciate it so much. I'm sharing right now. I don't know how you are watching me, whatever social media platform that you're on right now. Do me a favor. Do me a favor if you don't mind. It's not going to cost you anything. Just go down and push the share button. That's all you got to do. Share this to especially those that like the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if you're a hater of the Dallas Cowboys, then hey, it is what it is. But I won't insult you tonight. The key word I said is tonight. Just tonight. Everything else I may have to do, because I know it's a lot of haters there. Hey, Timmer, you say my opinion on Lovie Smith. I'm happy for the brother. That's all I'm gonna say. He's going into a dead man walking situation, though. I will say that. And the Houston Texans are a mess, and people are very impatient when it comes to their franchise. But God bless Lovie. It's his third job, which is shocking. I'm not going to get into what I really want to say because that ain't what I'm talking about tonight. I'm sharing right now. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm sharing right now to my groups that I'm connected to. Hope that you guys do the same. But listen, Timber 0229, appreciate you popping in. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. That show that hey, Joe is from Italy who's popping in. Appreciate that, Terry. I talked to Boss today, and he was. We just kind of went over everything again, and we were kind of like shocked that so many people have actually listened to that episode where we talked about Coach Flores and his situation. We almost got over 1,000 views combined, Facebook, YouTube, and just with that, it's just amazing. You just never know who's listening and everything else. So I appreciate those of you that may have listened to it. I may upload the show here to the network as well. So we just have to see what's going on with that. But I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, tonight, I'm just upset. Ain't no sense me lying about it, y'all. I need all my Cowboy fans to, hey, Joe, it's 2 a.m. there. Yeah, we all right. So I naturally don't like Dallas, but I respect all true Cowboy fans. All right, Keith. Well, welcome to my madness then. Since you in the house, since you here, you might as well just come on in and listen to me because I'm a little confused tonight. And Cowboy fans, I need you to bring me down tonight. I need your help because I want to. What's going on, Darren? What's up, Darren? There's Darren Hopkins. What's going on? Appreciate you popping in. I need you guys to help me tonight. Okay, I really do. I need you guys to help me tonight. I need my crowd to help me tonight because I'm having I'm having problems. Yes, it's crickets. Y'all ready? I'm having problems tonight. Explain this to me. If you're doing the same thing over, should you expect something different? Help me tonight. Hey, help me. You know, I mean, if you're doing something the same way, why should I expect something different? I'll go ahead and cut through the field for you guys tonight. I'll go ahead and cut through the field and just get there. Why? I when I left the 49ers, I saw my coaching staff. I saw Coach McCarthy. I saw Dan Quinn, and I saw Kellen Moore. That's our head coach, our defensive coordinator, our offensive coordinator. All right. Here it is on February the 7th. It has been all finalized now that I got the same three in the same seat. I got Coach McCarthy. I got Dan Quinn as our defensive coordinator. I got Kellen Moore as our offensive coordinator. What did I see with those three? I saw 12-5. I'll go through that. Yes, we were 12-5. And that's kind of hidden because of the division that we played in, but that's not our fault. We know we're playing the division every year. That's not our fault that Washington, Philadelphia, and the Giants are what they are. It's not our fault. We supposed to beat them. Huh? I think that it's not my fault. Those are 6 wins. We beat everybody. We swept everybody. That's 6 wins. We still won 6 more games, but obviously Cowboys couldn't win the games that, the big boy games, if you want to say that. I got the same coaching staff. Help me here, somebody. Help me. Why should I be optimistic? I'm wearing my star proudly. So for you Cowboy fans that might want to try to jump on me and all that kind of stuff, it's all right. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying. I really am trying, and I found some small nuggets that I can, lean on, I guess. But the same Kellen Moore that if you've been following me, you know how I feel about Kellen Moore. I don't like him. I'm not saying he can't move the ball. I'm not saying that. I just don't like him because when the money is there and we get to the red zone, he lines up like he playing Madden football. I don't get it. I just have a problem with it. First down and goal from the 1 yard line, he wants to line up in a shotgun. I just don't understand it. I don't. First and goal from the 3 yard line, you want to run a bubble screen. I just come on. I mean, Lord have mercy. I just don't. I have a problem with him. Okay, he's back. He's back. He's back. And while some folks are applauding, there are other ones that are booing. You understand? I'm one of the ones that I'm not going to boo, or I'm definitely not going to cheer. But I'm one of the ones that's kind of laid back right now, just saying, like, I don't have much expectation. I just don't have a lot to look forward to. Because I know who Kellen Moore is. You see what I'm saying? I know who he is. I've had enough of his resume for the last couple of years to know what to expect from him. He ain't about to have a football epiphany and all of a sudden, he knows that we got to run the ball. You knew you had to run the ball last year. You didn't do it. I don't have to see that. I don't have to. What? Mike McCarthy. What that tells me is that he's just gonna be holding the clipboard again. That's all it tells me, because he can't mess with Kellen Moore offense. He's not doing that. So what? Now I guess I'm gonna just depend on Kellen Moore to make proper clock management decisions, and we're not gonna know if he's progressed in that until we get on the field next year. So I mean, I don't know what am I looking forward to here. Now the silver lining is it's Dan Quinn. Let me just start out there because I'm getting depressed already. I'm already getting depressed just thinking about it. I'm getting depressed. All right, the kickoff ain't even happened yet. We ain't got the training camp. I don't even want to see the cheerleaders cheerleading. I don't want to see nothing. Look, stop it. I don't want to see. I'm not happy about it. So let me just get to the positive thing first. Maybe that'll cheer me up, because I'm waiting on y'all to come help me tonight. This is a big time show therapy session tonight. That's what this is. The therapy is for me. Y'all understand? Hello, Isaac Turner on Podbean. Well, you may be gone. I don't know, but if you are here, hello. This is a serious problem that I have right now. Let me get some. It's somber in here. Let me get some music. I don't know. Let me get something. Let me get something here. I don't understand it. Dan Quinn is the only thing that I got to hold my hat to. Why? Because his resume says that he can turn a situation around. I don't have to explain to you guys what he did for us as far as the defensive goal. We were dead last. He came and put us in the middle of the pack. He got 2 All-Pros on defense, and Trayvon Diggs, excuse me, Mr. Lord have mercy Diggs, that's what I call him. And of course the monster Micah Parsons. He turned 2 All-Pros, not Pro Bowlers, All-Pros. Of course they went to the Pro Bowl, but they're All-Pros at their position. First team, I may add. First team All-Pros. I got real expectations and hope in Dan Quinn tonight. I have it, because Dan Quinn is the one that also filled out positions where we had question marks at the beginning of the year. For instance, safety. We didn't cheer when we got Javon Curse. We didn't cheer. We actually were saying, who is he? And why are we signing him when he's always hurt? That's one of the guys. And to be truthful, Javon Curse should have been in Las Vegas last night playing in the Pro Bowl, because he earned that. If you ask me, he should have been a Pro Bowl safety. No question about that, at least to me. But Dan Quinn knew who he was. He knew what he brought to the table. We didn't know. Okay. So I believe he knows what he's doing on defense. Obviously, he knows the sacks we got, the turnovers we got. Number 1 in the league in turnovers. Good down. D-Law, Gregory, effective guys when they were on the field. Osi, the rookie, showed up, played well this year. The questions are at linebacker, and I think that we're going to address that issue as far as when the draft comes or whatever. But the defense got turned around. Now, why do I feel optimistic about that? Simple, because it's year 2 in his defense. The guys that he have now, he knows what they can do. If you don't think that he's going to make Michael Parsons go to another level, then you're crazy. He is going to light this. He's going to light that flame in Michael Parsons, and I believe that he's going to. Hey, Cedric. Hey, Coach Lee. Somebody said bump a little Spanish fly. Yeah, man, y'all funny. But anyway, I truly believe that if he's now another year, the players will get better. They don't have to learn the system. They already know it. Now they can play fast. They can play faster. The new rookies that will be coming in obviously will have to come and learn the system and whatever the case may be. They'll be there. But I'm optimistic that Dan Quinn is going to even be better as a defensive coach this year. I'm looking forward to it. Now, some of you may be saying, okay, oh Lord, here go an Eagle fan. Okay. Well, you'll be all right. The only question that we have, if you ask me, defensively, next year will be how are we going to navigate the DeMarcus Lawrence and the Randy Gregory situation. That's what most people saying Gregory need to take a cut. Most people saying we don't know if we're going to get Randy Gregory back. That's one area. On the field, the linebacker spot. LVE, is he going to be gone? You ask me, I say let him go. Keanu Neal, I say let him go. He was 1 year, really not an impactful player. I'm not calling him trash, but he was not impactful, which only leaves one starting linebacker. Now, here's the good thing about that, if you ask me. Everybody don't forget about Mr. Cox coming back. That's speed and aggressiveness, and he will hit you. And everybody's all kind of leaning toward the pick at 24 and saying that if Mr. Dean from Georgia is there, if Dean is there, then imagine Dean, Cox, and Michael Parsons as your linebacker core. Sound pretty good to me. I'm just saying. I think that part is going to get addressed pretty quick in the draft or whatever the case may be. I think Dan Quinn is going to do a tremendous job. I think that we are going to be even better next year. Will we lead the league in turnovers next year? This was just a masterpiece. That's a lot of turnovers. So I don't know if we're going to get that again. But one thing about it, I believe that we're going to do quite well on defense. The safety spot, because Curse is a free agent. I hope that we sign Curse. But Curse has earned himself some more money. Okay? Curse has earned himself some more money. And he may, you can't blame the brothers if they want, a little more cash. I don't know if we're willing to pay him whatever it is that he may ask for. So that's going to be different. If we don't, we're going to have to address that probably through the draft as well. So I'm optimistic about defense. Actually, I'm excited. I'm excited about defense. For those that are watching me right now through my Restream thing, I need you guys to click out. Go find me again. I'm everywhere. Just click on the other one. What my little background. Y'all can't see my real background. Go to that. Just click out of where you at now. Go to where I am now. Just hurry up and go there. Just push that, my name, and then you'll see me live and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. I appreciate y'all for joining in. Actually, I didn't even know I was on there, but I thank you for popping in on me like that. All right. Now, safety, I don't know. I hope we sign Kurtz back. He has an attitude problem, which I love. He brings attitude to this team. We need those type of guys. We need dogs. He's a dog. I need a dog on my team. I need him to come back. I really do. That'll make I will feel pretty good if that is the case. I just want to make sure. Okay. Now, I got that out of the way. Everybody, matter of fact, y'all, let's get interactive with me. So I need my spirits built up before I start talking about everything else. Are we good on defense? Is everybody excited about our defense? Now, if you're an Eagle fan like Mitch is, then I understand, I understand your trepidation. I understand it. But if you're a Cowboy fan and you're excited about our defense, let me know. Because this is the fun part of the podcast tonight. Everything else, we going down in the dumps. Okay, Terry says Philly has the worst linebackers in the league. Dean ain't coming unless we move up. I hope he lasts that long, but he's such a great player. You're probably right. He probably get picked right above us, or a couple spots above us. He's that good. Thank you, Joe. Joe believes the same thing I do. Defense is on point. All right. Now, which leads now to Mike McCarthy. Let's talk about Mike. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that this year, since I know who's coming back now, I believe he's a lame duck coach. I do. And I also believe, because of the cloud that hangs over Dallas in the person of Sean Payton, who I really believe Jerry really wants. I believe that he can see that happening, which means that Coach McCarthy has got to win big this year. Now, I don't know what big means, but certainly an NFC East championship, that ain't enough. Now, one playoff win, that's not going to be enough. I even say a divisional round win, probably not going to be enough to keep his job. I really do believe that he has to minimum get to the NFC championship game in order for him to even have a discussion about keeping his job. What's up? What's up, Doug? I see you coming in. But with McCarthy coming back, with Quinn coming back, with Kellen Moore coming back, I really do believe he's a lame duck coach. I even take it a step further. How about this one? It's just my opinion. You may think differently, but watch this. I really believe that if things are not going right, kind of like, let's say, for instance, you remember when we lost to Denver, that little game there, we lost to the Raiders. I'm going to even say this. I believe that Coach McCarthy, there's a chance, because see, the impatience will run crazy then. You let us lose games like that next year, I wouldn't be surprised if Mike McCarthy gets fired during the year. How about that one? Because Jerry's already speaking how high he thinks of Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn coached one game last year, won. Dan Quinn is already a previous head coach, plenty of experience. The players love him. You already got the contingency plan right there. I wouldn't be surprised because Mike McCarthy is doing nothing but holding the clipboard. He cannot mess with Kellen Moore. You just not thinking that Mike McCarthy know we need to run the ball. If you knew it, why didn't you intrude on Kellen Moore and say, hey, Tony Pollard need the ball more than 4 times in the game? Now, good Lord. Zeke Elliott only care. You know, I understand he was hurt. But there was really no attempts to run. We get down by more than a touchdown. We just act like we can't run the ball no more. None. You should have stayed. If he can't tell Kellen Moore what to do, if he cannot tell Kellen Moore what to do, then what is he good for? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. What is he good for? If he can't say, he's not gonna say nothing to Dan Quinn anyway, because that's not his expertise. So that eliminates that. Bones is a good special teams coach. He don't need no help from from Mike McCarthy on that. So he don't need to say nothing to Bones. Nothing. He's definitely not gonna say nothing to Quinn. His expertise is offense. His expertise is play calling. If he can't say nothing to Kellen Moore, what is he good for? I'm just throwing it out there. You let the Cowboys get out to a slow start next year. Keep in mind, y'all, if you're a Cowboy fan, you do realize we're playing a first place schedule next year. Because we won the division, we automatically get a first place schedule. So it ain't no hiding spots next year. Done. None. We playing all the big boys next year. You let the Cowboys start off slow, and you let this fan base complain like we did this year at the end. You let Jerry Jones start feeling that heat. I bet you, it's just my opinion, I would not be surprised that if Mike McCarthy does not make it the whole year. I believe that. He's a lame duck coach anyway, because see, the other truth is, if he does stay, okay, let's go this route. If he does stay, that don't mean, what's up, coach? That doesn't mean that, what does he have to win in order to stay, to keep his job? He got to win the Super Bowl, at least get to the NFC Championship game. That's just what I'm thinking. He don't get there, the whole staff gonna get fired. And you got Sean Payton waiting. I really believe that's what's gonna happen. I'm minus the Sean Payton thing. I would not be surprised if Mike McCarthy, who I feel is a lame duck coach, I don't think he has a chance. I'm not saying he can't coach. I'm just saying I think the expectations are just through the roof. And I just don't think if he don't make it or he reaches a certain standard, which is probably NFC Championship game, minimum, I don't see him making it throughout the year. I'm serious. Y'all heard that here. I don't know if you heard it somewhere else, but y'all, for those that ain't heard it, you heard it here first. I don't think he's going to make it. Jerry Jones is not smiling and talking about Quinn the way he does. With these guys, you got to listen to what they say, and then you got to read in between the lines. It's already, you can see it. Terry says Joe Burrow has put average Prescott on Front Street. Terry, you might have a little merit in what you're saying, but there's a lot of other factors that go into that. There's a lot of other factors that go into that. And since you put it out there, I'll just go ahead and address that, even though I wasn't going to address it, but I'll go there now. Offensive line have a lot to do with that. It does. Coaching has a lot to do with that. The Bengals have a great Zach Taylor is a great play caller, great coach. It's obvious he got his team to the Super Bowl. Great coach. innovative, knows how to get his players the ball. Everybody knows Chase is gonna get the ball, and then when you look at his numbers, you knew he was getting the ball, but you couldn't stop it. They lined him up everywhere. We're struggling trying to get Amari Cooper the ball 5 times in the game. Jamar Chase got 1,700 yards receiving this year as a rookie. He lined up in the slot. He lined up on one side. He lined up on another side. He lined up in 4 receivers. Come on now. That's coaching. That's scheme. That's a lot of stuff. And that does affect your quarterback. And when you look at our team, Amari lines up on one side, rarely gets in the slot. They don't switch up. They don't stack receivers. The routes are the same. I for a minute there, I wonder the only slants that we know is a slant route. Good Lord. I don't see no other, I see no comeback routes, no dig routes, no deep end routes, no shallow, no option route, I don't see it. This is what the other teams are doing. Look, like for instance, hey, appreciate you, Steve. Look, this is what I'm saying. Oh, Doug, I see you, Doug. Doug said 4 losses and he's done. Talking about Coach McCarthy. I see you. Listen to me. I just don't understand it. Look, we're about to watch the Super Bowl in a couple days. Everybody in the world know that Cooper Kupp is getting the ball. Everybody know it. Everybody. You go into the game knowing he gonna get the ball. The man had over 100 catches. Dang near had 2,000 yards receiving. Had double-digit touchdowns. And everybody knew Cooper Kupp is getting the ball. He's a number 1 receiver. They line him up inside. They line him up outside. Here's my question. Why in the world can't we do the same thing with Amari Cooper? You know why? Play calling. You know why? Scheming. Cooper Kupp made Matthew Stafford almost an MVP candidate this year. Huh? It's just the truth. Matthew Stafford, Megatron made Matthew Stafford, got him the yards that he got. Cooper Kupp made Matthew Stafford what you seeing right now. We could do the same thing. You get the right coaching. Green Bay Packers. Everybody know Devontae Adams getting the ball. Everybody knows Devontae Adams from the Packers is going to get the ball. You can double them. It don't make no difference. Scheme, man. So I'll give a little merit to what you said, Terry. But it's a lot of other factors that go into that. Now, do I think Joe is better than Dak? No. He got to do it for a few more years before I give him that. The sun shine on a dog every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You got to do it more than 1 year. Dak has earned the right. Dak has done it for a couple years. Did he go to Super Bowl? No. But when you look at Dak's stats, it speaks for itself. Joe got to show me a little bit more. He's on a good track now. I love Joe. Love Joe Burrow. Loved him at LSU. Joe ain't no joke. He's proven it. But you got to do it more than 1 year for me. That's just me. Now, I ain't saying you're right. A lot of people may agree with you, say Joe is better right now. I'm not, to me, you got to show me more than 1 year. Come back and do it again next year, and then we can have a talk. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Mike McCarthy, I don't see him, ladies and gentlemen, last in the year. Kellen Moore. This is where I guess I'm finna go and get depressed. All right, Kellen Moore. Some of y'all happy because, well, I don't know if you're happy or not. Just in case you haven't heard, his wide receivers coach that he was coached by when he was at Boise State is on the staff now. He's his wide receivers coach. When you really look at him, he's a play caller. He coordinates the offense. He taught Kellen Moore. And maybe, I don't know, he's got NFL experience, obviously. Maybe he can take Kellen to the next level as far as play caller. I don't know. But here's my thing, y'all. Here's my thing. If you sign his coach from Boise State and he coached in the league and bring him there, isn't that a Kellen Moore guy? Y'all help me tonight. Isn't that a Kellen Moore guy? Isn't that a Kellen Moore guy? I'm trying to get rid of everything that was attached to Jason Garrett out of here. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to add on. I almost got it. Kellen Moore is one of the, other than the players, Kellen Moore is the last piece that I can get rid of this mediocrity coaching that has been over this franchise the last 10 years. So I don't want him bringing nobody in. I don't want him bringing in. I don't, look, if you're a jabroni, I don't want another jabroni. Y'all come on, help me today. I told you that I might as well go and get crazy now. Huh? If you trash, why am I bringing more trash in? And it is somewhat unfair to the coach that's coming in. Now I apologize. He's a brother but look, I don't want the stain of Kellen. One stain is enough. Y'all, and some of y'all gonna say this. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, big time, because Kellen Moore had the number one offense in the league. It don't get no higher than number one. That's what some of y'all gonna tell me. So what is your problem? If you listen to me over time, I've already told you what I feel about Kellen Moore. From the 20-yard line to the other 20, he's dominant. Kellen Moore can move the football. Yes, he can. From the 20 to the other 20, he's one of the best in the game. But it's inside the 20, where it's almost like a seesaw. You up all the way, then when you get inside the 20, you go all the way back down. It's almost like he done forgot how to call plays when he get inside the 20-yard line. That's called red zone offense. Some would call it situational football. He is not that guy. How many field goals have we kicked over the last couple of years because we couldn't cash in? How many times have we got inside the 5-yard line and we line up on first down, shotgun, second down, shotgun, third down, shotgun, all pass plays? I'm like, then y'all say y'all got a offensive line? Then do y'all see that number 21 back there? And please don't tell me where his knee was hurt this year. His knee wasn't hurt last year. And the year before that, it was the same stuff. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. The man is allergic to running the football. Allergic. That's Kellen Moore. He is allergic to running the football. He want to pass the ball. He want to make Dak Prescott the MVP of the league. He want Dak Prescott to have these big numbers. Dak Prescott is not an MVP type quarterback. What am I saying? He should not be close to 5,000 yards. Really, the truth, be honest with you, he really shouldn't be right at 4,000. He needs a running game. That's what makes him effective. He's not the guy that you're going to say, hey, go ahead and win it. We should have, by now, we should have already know it. I'm sick of seeing the stats at the end of the game. Dak Prescott done throw the ball over 40 times. And now look at the running backs combined. They have only ran the ball under 20 times. Sometime under 15 times. What kind of mess is that? This is not Matthew Stafford. This is not Aaron Rodgers. This is not Mahomes. Dak is not that type of quarterback. I'm not saying he can't throw. Of course he can throw. Dak Prescott needs a balance. That's when he become more effective. Not when you telling him to line up a shotgun 50 times and throwing the ball. No. He should never be an MVP. Never. Never. He should never be considered for MVP because he never should have the stats of an MVP quarterback. If Dak Prescott got 4,300 yards and Dak Prescott got 38, 39 touchdowns, I know we ain't going nowhere. Now that sounds crazy though. No. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Now, y'all, like I said, can't nobody take my Cowboy card. I'm 49 years old. Been on the battlefield with the Cowboys since 1977. Half of y'all weren't even born. Y'all understand me? I've been with. I've laughed. I've cried. I've when I was younger, I threw stuff. When I was y'all look, I drunk beer, I drunk wine, I drunk liquor because of these guys. I'm a preacher now. I can't I don't do all that stuff no more. Now I just sit back like this. I just sit back. They ran my blood pressure up. The Cowboys ran my blood pressure up. I've tried my best. Now I'm sitting down. Now what I do, I sit back like this and just watch. That's all I do. I can't get emotionally involved. They will not blow me up. Y'all excuse me real quick. So yeah. I can't do that. I am smart enough because I watch enough football. I know players when I see them. I know what they're capable of. I done seen Dak for 6-7 years now. I don't need to see them. I know what he's capable of. I watched him. I've seen every game that he plays since he's been in the league. I've seen it. I know what he's capable of now. I know. He is not. He should never be a candidate for MVP. Never. That's not his game. And I don't understand why year after year, Kellen Moore tries to make, I ain't saying he actually trying, but good Lord. You want to line him up and prove that I can get this guy that, no, get your offensive line like it was. That's why he had the success in his rookie year. He had a dominant offensive line and they ran the football. And Dak, our play action pass throws were pretty easy because everybody trying to stop the run. It's really not hard to figure out. Joe said because of the Cowboys, I killed 4 of my mom's couch pillows. You see what I'm saying? So y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm too old for this now. I'm serious. Calm down and do what this man do best. He didn't do all this passing in Mississippi State. What did he do in Mississippi State? They ran the ball. He ran the ball. He play action pass. Dak wasn't doing no 50 throws a game and 45 and all that kind of stuff. When he first came to Cowboys, what did we do? We ran the ball. We ran it. Now all of a sudden, he's progressed. He's gotten better every year. No doubt about that. He has gotten better every year. I'd be wrong if I didn't say that. Dak has gotten better every single year. But we done lost our mind. We trying to make Dak Dan Marino or somebody. No. Hand that ball off. Get your offensive line. Which leads to the draft. The asset of the Cowboys, whether we like it or not, is Dak Prescott. The whole draft is formulated around him. We had to make sure he's as comfortable as possible. He's our quarterback for the next, 6-7 years maybe? Barring injury, he's going to be here a while. If we're, he getting paid like he's the man. All right, that means everything is geared toward him. We better make sure that we put the right talent around him to make his game effective. If we ain't got no offensive line, let me tell you something. We gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. We are. Which leads to, don't take away the weapons that he has. So Amari Cooper needs to be in Dallas next year. I know he's making $20 million a year. I understand that. I don't care. If you cannot take him away and say that the Cowboys are going to be better. And for y'all talking about Juju, man, please. You put Juju on this team, the Cowboys are worse. Please don't come talking to me about the draft. For a number one wide receiver. Come on. You don't make the Cowboys better by getting rid of Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper need to stay. Make your adjustments after that. But we don't have no money for D-Law. We don't have no money for Randy Gray. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got to make the adjustments. You got to restructure contracts like you can and clear up cap space. Go on, give some of these guys that you are playing giving their money late in the contract. Go on, front it in to them now. Get the base right, clear up the spot. Keep Amari Cooper right where he is, right here in Dallas. You can't take away Dak's weapons then think that he's supposed to be a MVP. That don't work. It don't work. It's common sense to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Hey, Star Boy. Star Boy in the house. What's going on, man? One of the best podcasters in there. Hey, glad you popped in on my show, man. Thank you for taking time out to listen to little old me. Thank you. Star Boy, appreciate you, man. Freddie, I didn't see you in popped in, man. Fred said Dak is more effective with a solid running game. Exactly. That strong running game helped Aikman big time in the 90s. Aikman can win games throwing for just 200 yards, and he did. I believe a strong running game would help Dak tremendously. Hey, thank you, Star Boy, man. Listen, so here's my thing. You know the formula. If I'm not mistaken, Star Boy, you know these stats pretty well. The record of Dak when we run for 100 yards, he's undefeated. And I think it's 25-0. I may be off a couple. The Cowboys with this makeshift offensive line over the last few years, with this injured often offensive line, with Tyron Smith being out of the lineup, with Lyle Collins being out of the lineup, when they ran the ball, whoever substituted, Joe said with 29-0, when they substituted, whoever it was, even old sorry Connor Williams, when they ran the ball over 100 yards, when Ezekiel 100 yards. They're 29 and 0. Now I don't know how y'all feel about that, but 29 and 0, that's pretty good, right? Help me, somebody. The formula is right there in front of your face. I mean, look, I understand we got CD. I understand we got Coop. I understand we had Gallup. I understand we got Cedric Wilson. I understand we had Dalton Schultz. I understand all that. But I think we got a case of mistaken identity and amnesia. That's what I'm thinking. Because the stat is right there. Do y'all 29 and 0. 29 and 0. When you run over 100 yards, what does it tell you we need to do? Maybe, you know, I ain't claimed to be the smartest guy in the world, but I'm certainly not the dumbest. I mean, if you're running the ball and you are 29 and 0, huh? I see you, Starboy. Thank you. I don't understand it. Instead, my offensive coordinator wants to line up his shotgun. Listen, and for those, watch this. Starboy, I'm glad you're here, man. I respect you. Help me out, Starboy. Help me out. Yeah, Granny says the Kool-Aid. You right. Help me out, y'all. This just ain't for Starboy. This for everybody. Watch this. I mean, help me right here. How do you really know if your offensive line is bad when more than half of the play calls is geared for passing, which means your offensive line is always going backwards? That's not offensive line play. What happened to the offensive line coming forward, laying on guys, hitting guys, moving guys out the way? You're playing offense on your heels when you got Dak Prescott throwing the ball 45 times. And then I look at the running stats and I see Ezekiel Elliott with 9 carries and Pollard with 4. You mean to tell me that in a 4-quarter game, and most of the games were close, you gonna sit and tell me that my running backs combined got the ball less than 15 to 17 times a game, and my offensive line is steadily backing up pass blocking? When we get to the 4th quarter, they ain't tired. The defensive line attackers, you ain't laid on them. That's play calling, y'all. Can y'all... I don't know what the line can do, because see, I do see when we do decide to make an effort to running the ball, guess what our record is? 29 and 0. Huh? Thank you, Starboy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Starboy brings up a great point. He's talking about Steele. Terrence Steele was our best offensive line. That's the problem. The problem, Starboy, is this. I hope you follow me from now on. Listen, check me out. I've been saying it for years, and especially since I started the podcast, that we're too loyal to players, number one, and we're too loyal to draft picks. Here's my problem. We know we're paying Lyle Collins. If you know Lyle Collins is not playing well as Terrence Steele, why in the world are you trying to force the issue, putting him back in? I thought you were supposed to put your best 5 out there. What? Why didn't you put your best 5? How many more holding penalties did Connor Williams was supposed to get? You see, getting his brains beat out because he's not strong enough. as a left guard. He is nothing he can do if he's not. When you play the guard position, you got to be able to be pretty strong. If you're not strong, you're gonna get ate alive by defensive tackles who are pretty much 40 pounds bigger than you are. You are not. You can't hold your ground. That's what happened to Connor Williams. That's why he got a whole bunch of holding penalties. If he didn't hold, Dak Prescott would have been in the hospital. Okay, so if you know Connor Williams can't do it, here's my what I say, Starboy. I said it from the good Lord from week 5 or 6. Forget what La'el Collins saying. This is about the team. La'el Collins moved back to guard, left guard, where you've played before. We need you. That's where you need to go. Play guard. I would have had Tyron Smith and La'el Collins. I'll take my chances with that. Move Steele back to right tackle. That would have been your best 5. That would have been your best 5. But no, you want to prove, organization-wise, you want to prove that we're going to make this La'el Collins guy just because Dak went to the court and stood up for him and he's an aggressive guy. He stood up for his quarterback and got people out. He fought and all. Man, forget that. If you can't play, sit down or move down. You're better than Connor Williams. Move the guard. You played there before. We don't care nothing about your feelings. Move. You gonna do that or you gonna sit on the bench? Okay? It's really that simple. This is what we need. Why did you take one of your best offensive linemen out of the system? Because you loyal to players, then you loyal to a draft pick. That's where the Connor Williams thing coming to play. You drafted him in the 2nd round. You know he's getting his brains kicked in week by week. But because you're loyal to the second round pick, and we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make $1 out of 15 cents. We got Connor Williams. He's getting better and better and better. I can't tell. But you let him get his brains beat out for 3 years. Now all of a sudden, now you can't take no more. You've been getting holding penalties ever since he's been here. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Hey, Herm Cox, I understand. You say the Cowboys suck. Okay, I get it. I'm not gonna even insult you tonight. I'm trying to find solutions tonight. I ain't gonna even deal with the fan base. I mean the haters and all that. I just don't understand it. I thought you were supposed to put your best 5 out there. That's what I thought. That's what I was taught. Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, because of that, y'all listen to Stephen Jones the other day. Started talking about offensive line in the draft and all that kind of stuff and the holding penalties. You're saying Connor Williams. That's what you're saying. So we already know you're not fond of Connor. You're probably about ready to let him go. Justifiably so. I get it. You trying to do that. Now you finna try to replace him. But then Jerry Jones come out and say in the interview at the Senior Bowl, we like guys with position flex. We like guys that can play two positions on the line, 2 or 3. We need that because, people get hurt and all that. That has a little merit, but no. I need a guy that's solid. Tyron Smith ain't playing nothing else. Give me a guy that's specialized strictly as a left guard. Huh? Zach Martin ain't moving nowhere. So you talking about position flex, but they don't never flex. Herm Cox says, why not draft a lineman in the 1st round? That very well may happen, Herm. It might happen. At 24, it might happen. But we're going to have to do something because if you're telling me, which I doubt very, very seriously, if you're telling me that Connor Williams will be on my team next year, I'm not optimistic at all. My eyes ain't lied to me these last few years. If you're telling me that Connor Williams will be on my team next year, and he's a starter. I'm not, unless all of a sudden he done took some steroids and gained 50 pounds and now looking like He-Man or somebody and can move folks and maybe the Avengers touched him. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Hulk gave him some of the radiation that he got, and he turned into the Hulk or something. I don't know. If you telling me he got that, then okay. I said, let's go. Hey, mama, I see my mama. Yeah. Starboy, Starboy. I don't think. I don't think that the weight room gonna help him. I mean, I'm serious. Cause see, when you gain stuff like that, he's a tackle. See, that's the part everybody keep forgetting. I'm not saying you forgot Starboy. I'm just saying that's the part everybody keep forgetting. He got drafted. He was a tackle. He was not a guard. We forced that on him. We forced the guard position on him. He showed a little bit when he was playing in college, but he was an All-American tackle. He is not strong enough. He's not quick. He's not quick enough. He has a problem with quick defensive tackles, and then he has a serious problem with strong defensive tackles. He just, he can't do it. I done seen enough. Unless a miracle happened. I mean, good Lord. I mean, David Banner, the Hulk, gonna have to, I mean, something. He can't eat enough pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Because the defensive tackles, they'll eat them alive. They eating pancakes too. Vita Vale, who just pushed them 7-8 yards. The kid from San Francisco made him look so bad. Armstead just swung around him. I mean, come on, man. No, they eating too, huh? They eating too. So I don't get it. Dylan Busby said some of the best guards in the league were tackles, but if your point is that he's just too weak, then fair enough. He is too weak. He is. Big, strong guys push him back 4-5 yards. Quick guys put one move on him. That come the holding penalty. It's a reason why he holds. It's a reason why. It ain't cause he jammed up with him. It's a reason why he holds, because he's getting beat. I mean, I wish I had put a little film together. But if you got all 22 and just look at Connor Williams, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He's just not strong enough. He's not. Which leads to this, y'all. Here it is. And I guess I'm going back to my show from Saturday. What do you replace him with if he's leaving? Okay. I understand Stephen Jones' philosophy, which I can't stand. This draft and develop type stuff. This is the reason why I can't get emotionally. I can't do it. I gotta sit back because Stephen Jones gets me upset. I know we don't buy free agents, day 1 and day 2 free agents. I understand that. We don't do it. That's what you got to change. You can afford to go buy one free agent. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can clear this cap space up. You can front money to some of these guys. You can clear up cap space so we can go get one guy. I don't want to experiment with a guard, a rookie. I don't care if he was first team All-American. I don't care if he got the college lineman, the trophy of the year out of college. I don't care if he was All-American on every publication. I don't care nothing about that. I don't want a rookie. Go get me some veteran help. And I ain't talking about some guy that was on the bench for another team. No, I want a guy on the first or second day of the draft that you're going to have to pay probably a nice piece of change for. Do that. Why? This is the reason why. If we were the Jacksonville Jaguars, I would say, okay, let's draft and develop. If we were Chicago Bears, I'd say, okay, let's draft and develop. Okay, let's try to build this thing. This window is closing for us. This window of these players that we've had for 5, 6, 7 years now, 5, 6 years. The window is closing. Our line is getting older. Smith is getting older. Zach Martin is getting older. There's such thing called your prime years. Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, his prime is gone. Zach Martin is still in his prime. We ain't got time to draft and develop. We don't have time to draft and develop. That's what I'm hearing Stephen Jones say. That's why I'm getting so upset when it comes to free agency. That's why I'm upset when we all put all this stock into the draft. When I'm looking at, as I said on the last show, I saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers change their whole team 2 years ago. They brought a 40-something-year-old quarterback in. He called Gronk, told Gronk to put the wrestling trunks up. Come on out to WWE. Come on, let's go. He got Antonio Brown, the Antonio Brown a couple years ago, and told the Buccaneers, don't worry about nothing. I'm going to let him stay in my house. Then when we go on the road, he going to stay in my room, in my hotel. I'll do the babysitting. Y'all don't worry about it. I know y'all don't want him. I know what you done heard. Probably is true, but I got him. Hello. How many fingers you got, Pierre Paul? I got 3. That's good enough. Come on. Come on. You ain't got to have. I know you blowed your fingers off in the firework accident. How many fingers you got? 3. That's good enough. Come on. Let's roll. Let's go. Do you understand what I'm saying? What happened at the end? They won the Super Bowl. Free agency. They weren't worried about no draft picks. They won. But why? Because they said, we got to win now. We ain't worried about 2026. We ain't worried about 2026. We got to win now because we got this quarterback back here. We got to win now. LaShawn McCoy, come on. That's what he said. Look at who playing Sunday. What you think the Rams doing? Huh? What you think the Rams have done? Do you think the Rams are concerned about a draft? Look what they did. We feel like we got a number 1 overall draft pick in Jared Goff here. That's what we have. But this is what we want to do. We want to get rid of our number 1 pick overall. We want to get rid of him. And what we want to do is trade with y'all, Detroit. Give us Matthew Stafford. Matter of fact, we'll sweeten the pot. We're going to give y'all a first, a third, and a fifth. That's how much we believe we're going to win with this guy. Give us Matthew Stafford it. They pack Goff up, put a FedEx sticker on his backside, and say, get on out of here. Come here, Matthew Stafford. Come on. Odell Beckham, stay hurt. Come here, Odell. Come on. Y'all, you come on to LA too. Yeah, we can get you right over here. Come on. What is it gonna cost us? Don't worry about that. We a 6th round pick, 5th. Look, we don't care. We gonna draft in the lower 30s anyway. So we don't care about no draft. We don't care nothing about 20, 25, 26. Come on. Von Miller, what you doing over there in Denver? Hey, we ain't going nowhere. I'm just hurt and all that kind of stuff. You got what percentage are you? What we know you're not the one from 5, 6 years ago. What percentage are you, Vaughn? Oh, I'm about 75. That's good enough for us. Come on. That's good enough. So your 75 is better than a lot of people's at 90. So come on. Come on. But I'm older. No, don't worry about being old. Come on to LA. Come on. The weather nice out here. Your bones won't freeze in Denver. Your bones ain't gonna freeze. Come on to LA. Get you some of this sunshine. We got a Super Bowl to win. We're gonna pair you up with Aaron Donald and have Florida on the other end. You come on. Well, what about the draft picks? Man, we don't care nothing about no draft picks in LA. don't care. We don't care. We don't care about no draft picks. Y'all ain't gonna have nothing in the future. But we gonna win the Super Bowl now. Why? Because we don't have a lot of time, because we got to win now. I don't know why the Dallas Cowboys are thinking that we got to build this thing for years to come. Look, you're going to be rebuilding in a minute. You're going to be rebuilding in the next 1 or 2 years. This line is old. You blowed your chance. I ain't gonna say you blowed your chance. I'm saying you got to win now. Look at that, Joe. Joe said the Rams don't have a first round pick. Do y'all understand this? The Rams don't have a first round pick to 2024. Do you think they're really concerned about the draft? They're not. We're trying to put a banner. Look, the Super Bowl is in our home stadium. It's in our city. They're playing in our stadium. We got to get there this year. This is the perfect setup for us. And we're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to do whatever it takes. If we got to stack a Pro Bowl team together, that's what we're going to do. Because we are going to try to win the Super Bowl this year. I ask you this, ladies and gentlemen, for those that love draft picks and think that you're supposed to build, where are the Rams will the Rams be playing this Sunday? But Dylan brings up a great point. He said if they lose to the team that drafted and developed, which was the Bengals, then that kind of matches maybe what Stephen Jones is thinking. But the Bengals weren't expected to be here. Let's just be honest about it. The Bengals weren't expected to even win their division. The Baltimore Ravens was expected to win the division this year. The Bengals weren't expected to do what they did. They are a team that is definitely overachieved. They can play. I like them. They're young and gifted, and they just about as crazy enough to believe that they can win this thing. And I'm going to agree with them. They can win. But the Bengals weren't expected to be here, and they did have the draft develop. Why? Because they were so pitiful the last few years. Look, Joe Burrow got hurt. They got the record they got. They ended up getting Jamar Chase. They weren't because they were good. It's just they were worse. Year before that, they got Joe, number 1 pick in the draft. Nobody wasn't expecting them to turn this thing around like this quick. They draft developed. Now they're in the Super Bowl. Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Cowboys ain't like that. Cowboys old. I'm just saying. We don't have time to develop and we just don't have time. I need us to go for it. I don't need draft and development players. I need impact. That's what I need. Immediate impact. Immediate impact. That's what I need. Like when you sign this guy, you already have the game plan against him because you know what he's gonna do. That's what I need now. I ain't got time to be waiting. See if we got it. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's so to close out, because I'm done. Because the more I talk, the more frustrated I'm getting. I'm just about done talking. Yeah. Starboy, you're absolutely right. Rookie year was the year they should have all went in. He says, and better coaching, we would have won. Starboy is correct. You need to add to it. That's how dynasties get built. Which, as I close again, I don't understand. I don't understand. Thank you, Dylan. I don't understand Jerry Jones. He has turned everything over to his son because he ain't got the same vigor that he had in the early 90s. See, I'm old enough. I'm 49. I remember, I told y'all this last time, the 49ers in the early 90s, in the late 80s and 90s were beating us. They had Charles Haley. They just won the Super Bowl 2 years prior to when we won it. Jerry Jones said, you know what? I got a team that's almost there. I just need this one guy to push us over the edge. What did he do? He went and got Charles Haley. What happened when we got Charles Haley? We won the World Championship. Same year, 92. Later on, 94, the 49ers beat Dallas in the NFC Championship game in San Francisco. And what you remember is the 49ers in the middle of the year went and traded and got Deion Sanders. 1994. Signed to their 1-year deal. What happened? The 49ers won the Super Bowl. Deion's contract was over with. Jerry Jones got so irritated and said, look, I can't let the 49ers start this thing over with. I got to get Deion to this team so I can get back to winning the Super Bowl. He knew who the difference maker was. Jerry went out and got him because the following year, Deion Sanders was in Dallas. What happened? Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Jerry Jones is known for making those type of deals. He don't do it no more. I'm not banking saying that he don't want to. He got a son who's more concerned about the salary cap than winning. Steven, all he want to do is stay under the cap and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to do it. Look, you gonna have to do something, man, to win. You got to do something. He ain't doing it. And I could go on and talk about that don't look good for us in the future. If that's what the opinion is going to be. If that's how we're going to do business, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. Because the Cowboys will be still ran by the Jones. Appreciate your stop, boy. I'm serious. We're in trouble. This attitude that Stephen Jones has is going to destroy us. Now, I don't like it. All right. Thank you guys for hanging with me. I appreciate you so much. It's been fun. Been real fun. Here on the Spotlight Sports Network. Thank you for all of you people that joined in. Listen, you see all this. I'm not going to do the call-ins tonight. But if you want to support the podcast, there's my Cash App. If you're on my other spot, thank you, Wendy. There it is for you. If you're here, you want to become a contributor or a sponsor or a patron of our podcast, there it is, Cash App, $ the Big Time Show. If you like what I do, there you go. That's where you can do it. If you're on Podbean right now, all you have to do is hit that red button, that reward button. Make a decision. Once you do it, you can become a monthly subscriber to our podcast. You can do that also, as well as you that are on the Star Spotlight Sports Network. You see everything for. Thank you, Joe, for hanging with me. If you also want to do it one more time, there it is, the Big Time Show 3.supercast.tech. If you want to become a sponsor of the Big Time Show, the show is growing. The show is moving. We're on a network now. So we're progressing. Be a part of the movement, and I would appreciate it so much. Just make that situation. Also, I need all of you guys, if you do not mind, it won't cost you nothing. If you're not going to subscribe, do me a favor if you can. I need everybody to go to my YouTube channel, which is simply the Big Time Show podcast. You'll see this face pop up there, or the Big Time Show. Look for my face there. Go to that and subscribe to it. That's all you got to do. If you're Podbean, if you're listening, just go search out the Big Time Show podcast, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you'll see when I go live. If you are also on, if you haven't done it, just find it. It's simple. That won't cost you anything. I would appreciate it so much if you would do that. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I'm out of here. I will see you guys this Saturday. And if something go on, you know I'm coming. So during the week, you know I'm coming. But the scheduled time for me, at least on the network, is on Saturday. If some come up, I'll just do some freestyle. It won't be on the network, but it'll be on my personal pages and the Big Time Show page and the YouTube channel. So stay tuned. I will be with you guys at some point. All right. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for everybody popping in. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it again. I'm out of here. This is. Yeah. Y'all come on. Y'all know how we leave out. Y'all know how we leave out. And just in case you don't, we leave out grooving. All right. We leave out grooving. Everybody, put your hands together. Let me see the clap emojis come out. Let's go ahead and get loose real quick. This is the Big Time Show. Podbean. Woo! I just want to know y'all clapping your hands. That's all I want to know. Well, this thing getting tight, ain't it? Yeah. We'll see you, Podbean.